Hello, all of my beautiful, lovely, perfect specimens. I am the real Cass Perry. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are checking out more of the best of Reddit updates. Whoop whoop! So, our first story today is called Am I the a-hole for explaining to my boyfriend what declawing is? Honestly, I'm afraid to find this out. Original post recovered with Reddit. Okay. My boyfriend, 24, and me, 24 female, have been dating for a few months. I'm moving out and didn't have much time to prepare because of circumstances outside of my control. The move-in date is July 8th, and I need to be out by June. I have 2 cats, and while I can find a place to stay, I need to put them somewhere safe. Boarding is my last option. It's almost $1,500 to board, which is a lot of money. Okay. I asked my boyfriend if I could stay with him for the 8 days with the cats. My boyfriend lives with his parents and sisters. They own a mansion with 6 rooms. He and his sisters don't have to pay rent. Okay. He said he would ask them. He called his parents, and his mother asked if my cats had claws. I said of course they do, if they didn't have claws, and my boyfriend cut me off. He walked away to finish the call, and when he came back, he told me I can't stay because the cats have claws and will ruin the furniture. Okay. I said that was okay. I couldn't stay with the cats, but then I tried to explain that declawing a cat was unethical and how it's the same as cutting off a human's fingers. Yeah, it kinda is. I then asked him if he or his parents knew that, and he looked at me annoyed and just walked away without saying anything. This upset me, so I left for work and then texted him to reiterate that it was okay and I couldn't stay, and I'm not mad at that. I just wanted them to understand what declawing was and how it's not good for cats. It's not good to expect cats to not have claws. That most people didn't know, but I think it's important that they do so it's not normalized. You know what? I actually quite agree with this. He told me that I was being rude and said that I lectured him like he was an alt-right declaw supporter and that his parents are the same and they hoped I declaw cats. What? Excuse me, guys. I'm kind of still not feeling that great. I didn't know how to respond to this, as I tried my hardest to explain that I wasn't upset by not being able to stay. I just wanted them to know what declawing entailed. Yeah. That just makes perfect sense. I also said that I thought his parents wanted me to declaw my cats, just they didn't know what declawing was. Okay, so relevant comments. I agree with your stance here, but I don't understand why you felt this was the time for this lecture. They've said no, essentially find some other options. They said no, and that's okay. I just know many people don't understand what declawing is, or they would ask if a cat has claws. The only way for a cat to not have claws is for the entire digit to be removed. What? What? That's not accurate. That's not true. What? Is this just bad animal anatomy? pulling them out will only remove it temporarily. It's just a very scary concept to me, especially because... What? I'm not going to say you're an a-hole, but there's... Oh my lord. Okay. I don't know what to say here. I'm not even going to read the next update because I am going to read the next update. But tinfoil hat conspiracy time. Your boyfriend's entire family just realized that you're a fudging idiot because you thought that they had to cut off all of your cat's beans, his little toes, to remove his claws. And no, it is not true that you have to cut off the human finger in order to fully remove the fingernail. What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Update. I'm sitting waiting for the bus and popped onto this account and saw my old Am I the A-hole post and that I had a draft of an update I never posted. Well, turns out everyone was right and he broke up with me. Haha, just kidding. What? Here was my draft. Well, I have a happy update. Some Redditors said not to talk to my boyfriend and leave him alone, but I didn't want us to be on bad terms or have him think that I thought he or his parents were bad. Okay. I messaged him again later and explained I had just wanted to share the knowledge I had because I knew that they didn't know. But the timing was bad and how I expressed it came across as a lecture. Oh my gosh. I further explain. You don't need to further explain anything, honey. Obviously, your explanations are not... Oi. I further explained I didn't think he or his parents were bad people. I apologized for how I came across and the timing is that it seemed like a lecture. Because you were lecturing him. You are 100% confidently incorrect, my dear. Oh my god. Okay. Taking your cat's claws away is 100% not okay. It's not humane. But at the same time, what OP is saying you have to do in order to remove the cat's claws, you do not have to completely chop half of the poor little baby's paws off in order to do that. Oh my god. We both had a giggle at one of the comments that my boyfriend wasn't going to be my boyfriend much longer. He said, of course, Reddit would say that, and then gave me a hug. So everything is fine. I just need to work on communication. For the Redditors who thought I was on the spectrum, you may be right. I'm too old to get tested now, though. No, you are never too old to get tested for being on the spectrum. I want to strangle this person. I don't even know why. I've just reached a point where I just want to grab a hold and strangle. Is that bad? Is that mean? Is that awful? Am I a bad person? Excuse me. Oh, that was a good burp. Pretty sure that this Reddit story just gave me gas. Wow. My lord. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this Reddit story just gave me gas. Here is an update of the update. We live together now. He loves my 2 cats. Our cats now, I guess. Even though he's always been a dog person. He said if we ever broke up, he'd get a cat because he would miss having one so much. Aww. Everything with us is pretty okay. There's some minor relationship problems, but every relationship has those. They're not related to cats or communication, though. Are you sure? What I'm learning is that there's no perfect person, but there is imperfect people that you can work with and support to make each other happy. No spicy drama or anything crazy. Just two people doing their best in a world that kinda sucks. If the economy wasn't so bad, our relationship problems would all be fixed. Two people going to school, working full time, isn't that fun? Lots of stress, a lot of time. Okay. New update. I saw my thread, so I want to answer some frequent questions. Yes, I know that's what I did on my first thread, but I have a tendency to over-explain. Am I on the spectrum or not? My personal therapist that I've been seeing for 2 years heavily believes that I'm on the spectrum due to events I've explained from my childhood and current behaviors I exhibit. I trust her a lot, so I think... Honestly... I don't even really care about this update because this woman's just dumb. I don't know what to say or do here other than just close this. Just wow. Wow. Ooh, this one looks juicy. How long is she? Oh, she's not too long. Okay. I need advice. My female 26, fiance, male 27, and I are getting married this May. Excuse me. He had his bachelor party over the weekend. Well, last night I was doing his eyebrows and B fell asleep. We fell asleep? Okay. He was snoring something hilarious, but I didn't have my phone to take a video. So I picked up his phone, and while taking the video, a message popped up. I wish I was joking, from a married woman with kids he used to work with. The text read, "So glad to have been a part of your bachelor party, heart." Huh? I was confused because it was an all-guys event in the middle of the woods. I admit curiosity got the better of me, and I opened it. My mistake, but I genuinely didn't think I would find what I did. They had been flirting really heavily the night of his bachelor party, and he was egging her on to come, saying he was sad she wasn't there. She in turn said things such as, "The Mrs. wouldn't like it if I was there. I would have stolen you away from the boys. They wouldn't have liked that." To which he responded, "Would you now?" She then said, "Our last shot," to which he liked with a heart. Ew. Excuse me? I told him immediately what I saw and apologized for snooping. However, I was really uncomfortable for a while, saying the last shot thing was in reference to alcohol, but given the context, I don't think it was. He has since apologized for disrespecting our relationship and asking me for another chance. What do I do? Run away? I love him so much. I still do, but I am hurt. He says he never met up with her, and that they just started flirting out of the blue. But that makes zero sense to me. Any advice? Should we call off the wedding? Relevant comments. Charming Big 2902. An honest, loyal man wouldn't be texting another woman, sending flirty messages, especially not begging her to come to his party. The only person he should have been texting and begging was you. I think you need to blow this woman's life up. Text screenshots of her to her husband and let the dominoes fall. Then take a couple of days away from him. Not as a punishment or stonewalling him, but to really think about what you want. And he needs to figure out what his priorities are. Is it you? Or is it sneaking flirty texts to other women, because what he did constitutes as cheating. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Excuse me. OP answered, "The bad thing is they got close because of my cancer. I recently battled a very rare stage 3 cancer in the earlier texts." She's confronting him about my diagnosis. The most recent text I saw was from a day ago. So they were still texting even after his bachelor party. Ew. Ew. Miserable Caregiver 64 says that the universe is literally telling you not to marry this man. You were supposed to pick up that phone right at that exact time that you did and saw that message. Yes. I would still leave the man who I thought was my soulmate if I saw messages like that. Yes. He has cheated, and the second he cheated the second he texted her. Yep, you are right. He's literally thinking about her in that moment and messaged without a second thought about you. They have definitely done the deed, but even messaging, I think, say bye. OP says the really shooty thing is that I looked at the timestamps while he was messaging her this. He was texting me about us having babies and how... Oh my gosh. Deleted commenter. I hope you're healing well, then getting close while you were sick is a major red flag. Yeah. Men are statistically more likely to leave and or cheat on their wives when they're sick. You do not deserve a man who uses your illness to cozy up to another man and then start begging her to come to him while he is drunk. He is for the streets, and I hope that you realize you deserve so much better. OP says, "Thank you. It's been a very rough road." He said during the confrontation that she was a friend to me because she kept in touch with him throughout my treatment. Tiny violin playing. I've never met the woman. Just all feels so wrong. I'm heartbroken. Update number 1. First of all, thank you to everyone for all the support. It has been a rough 24 hours. I did not think that this would blow up the way that it did. Unfortunately, this is very real, and even more upsetting, this is not the first time that this incident has made me wonder. No, honey, no. Back when I was in recovery after treatment, I was finally able to be intimate with him. I was not in remission yet, but my doctor gave me the go-ahead and I wanted to. It's very important to me in a relationship. Whenever I would initiate, he would push it off, say, "Hey, let's try again next week," etc. After a long discussion, he asked to no. After a long discussion, he asked to sleep with other people. I was shell-shocked, and I decided to move past it, but now seeing these messages, I know that was not random. The fact that during the confrontation, he asked for a second chance, stating he'd be more faithful and loyal, is enough. Cancer drastically changes your view of yourself. For so long, I thought that I was just lucky to have someone who stood by me. I now know that that is the bare minimum. Currently, I am at my parents' taking some time away. It's over. When I get back, I will be ending it. I will post again to let everyone know how that goes. Thank you, Reddit. This poor woman. Here's a link to the last update. I'm new to Reddit, so hopefully this will not get deleted. These past few weeks have been the most challenging in my life thus far, and this will be a long update, so Morgan, friends, and Reddit fam, bear with me. Okay. I broke up with him. The wedding is officially off, and I am solo for the first time in years. Nessa, come here. Lay down, babe. And and I am single for the first time in years. When I broke up with him, it was so hard. Not only was he expecting it, good, but I also again asked why. He said that over these past 5 years, he has always been in the midst of the grass is greener in regards to our relationship. Excuse me? Anyway, sorry. And now that he does not have me, he says that his life is incomplete without me. Oh. Okay, I call bull cheese. Yeah, so do I. To me, I do not think that he really knew what he wanted, which makes it even more painful that I knew exactly what I wanted and needed. He did fulfill most of my expectations for our relationship. I will give him that. He proposed for Christ's sakes. Apparently with wanting other people in mind. No, not okay. A true gut punch. Most nights I cry myself to sleep. It's been very confusing. I can imagine, my dear. I contacted his friends who were at the bachelor party and even provided them with the screenshots I took. Maybe a little petty, but I wanted them all to know the truth of what happened. Most are very good guys and are pissed as HE double hockey sticks at him, as they should be. Some are not even talking to him. Apparently, he was with them the whole night, but who am I to truly know? I also do not want to think about that too hard, nor should I have to. No, you shouldn't. I have definitely reached the point where I am angry. Someone I loved betrayed not only me, but our relationship in such an easy fashion. He would have never told me if I had not found the messages. To make matters worse, they were still messaging after that uber flirtatious mistake, so he can kiss my booty. Is it wrong that I'm mad that it appears not many people are reading him the riot act? Yeah. No, it's not. It's not wrong. I did not send a message to the woman's husband. I stalked Facebook. However, I don't blame you. Yes. We all must stalk a little bit. And now it says that she is single. Good. On my end, personally, I have accepted a new job as a barn and boarding manager for horses. Oh, love the horses. Morgan Horse Girls Unite! This allowed me to have a place to move and get away. I found a place here with my horses, and on February 13th, I made it to my 1-year remission mark. I am healing finally, although I am heartbroken and angry being here with my animals, and the comfort of my friends has allowed me to start finding peace. Not in this situation, but given everything that I have been through mentally and physically this past year, it's time that I start focusing on loving myself. I agree, my dear. Cheers to that. Thank you, everyone, for the love and support and encouragement. You all helped me be the badass woman that I needed to be. Love so much and stay healthy. That is so wonderful. I actually like this one. I'm so glad that OP is doing better and that she is not still trapped underneath of her mean husband's feetses. But that is the end of our lovely video. Please like the video if you like the video. Please subscribe if you don't want to miss any new videos. Please give me a cute little comment if you have any suggestions or if you have any advice for the OPs of the stories that I've told today. And we love you all. We shall see you all in the next channel. And bye-bye.